Hello, dear creatives. Welcome to Simswat's online flower class. My name is Oluyinka Oduwabi. In this tutorial, I would like to show you how I iron into a triangle, a perfect triangle. In this tutorial, we're going to use Bridal Satin, which is shining face, and you can either use your ruler or a tape rule or your scissors, and we're going to be using a steam iron. You can use any iron you have. It doesn't have to be a steam iron. You can use virtually any iron. So the measurement of what I'm doing now is 10 centimeter, 10, 10 centimeter, but you can also use virtually any size that you like. So now what will happen is you need a perfect triangle, not a trapezium. Remember, a perfect triangle. So what you're going to be doing now is to make a first. I always like to trim. I purposely left it. I love by the time I'm finishing, I want a perfect, a nice finishing. So I'm going to trim off all these ones first. Then I'm going to iron into a triangle. Remember, like I said, it's not a trapezium. So you need the sharpness of this. And at the end of the day, since I've told you that this is 10 centimeter, at the end of the day, it must be also be 10. So like this now, if I really want to do it, it will be, maybe you can also mark, but I'd rarely do that. Mark your 10 because this is 10, so it's supposed to be 10 by 10. If it's giving you other number, that means you're wrong. So what we're going to do now is, okay, the 10, let me mark it also here, 10 by 10. But I rarely use this. By the time you're good, you will not be needing this. So you now, the most important thing is the sharpness of this. And at the end of the day, when you finish cutting, your cutting must be on a straight line. Okay, like let me show you this. Let me just rule. But you're not supposed to rule. You're not supposed to rule. But let me just rule to show you what I mean. Can you see that is on a straight line? But when you start ironing, of course, you're not going to rule like this. But I just want you to know because there are some designs that I will be showing you that it must be in a triangle ironed one. So look at this. It's not going to be like this into this and ironed. So at the end of the day, this one is supposed to be on a straight line and this particular one too is supposed to be on a straight line. So, and remember the sharpness. I will show you at the end of the day when I finish ironing. I use the same, but be careful in case. Before I cut, let me show you what I mean. Can you see the sharpness here and the sharpness here is giving me a perfect triangle, and at the end of the day I'm going to just cut on a straight line. If you really look at it, you really, can you see? And can you see it's not trapezium. And let's measure here for you to see. This is 10 and by 10. Can you see? All right. So now Then can you see that my cutting is on a straight line? So the next one I'm going to do now, I'm not going to trace out anything, but just make sure you are always seeing a straight line here. So now what I'm going to do again is give you another triangle. Remember the sharpness here. First of all, start your ironing from that sharpness. Then you discover that this is going to be on a straight line too. So start ironing from here. Make sure other ones are on a straight line, and look at what it will give me. After that, spray so that it will give you a perfect triangle. Iron, and you can now cut on a straight line beside it. If you want to know that you got it right, now I'm going to trim. I'm always trimming, but I'm also going to eventually bond later on. In my next class, I'm going to show you how we bond. So now, if you want to know whether you got it right, this must be on a straight line. It must always be on a straight line. There is so let's just cut the few ones so that you understand what I'm just trying to say. Sharpness again, iron, because you're going to be showing me especially the iron part when we're getting to the design that you need to do. Can you see again? The sharpness. Can you see? Sharpness. Then you cut on a straight line. You have to make sure your cutting is on a straight line. Can you see again? So let me just quickly finish up this one, because the next class I'm going to be showing you how you will be giving me a nice flower from what I've just taught you now, what I'm teaching you. So I'm going to spray. Give it a nice cut, a straight cut. Once you cut and it's not on a straight line, know that there's a problem somewhere. So you trim off. And this is how you'll be giving me a nice ironing. Thank you so much for joining the class. I would like to, it looks simple, but it's going to, at the end of the day, when we start our flower class, we are going to see what we are going to achieve from this simple design. Thank you for joining this class, and I would love to have you. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. You will see me what I'm going to do with this 5 one. Thank you so much, because we're going to be doing a lot of designs. Flower making, we use a lot of shapes. We're going to be working with circles, we're going to be working with triangles, and can you see what it gave us? A perfect square. Can you see? So at the end of the day, I want to see what you've given me so that I can do the correction. You're free to send me any message on WhatsApp. I'll leave my WhatsApp number. I'll leave my Instagram page, and you're free to also leave any question. I'll promise I will answer you. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're following me on Instagram, please give me a like, a thumbs up, and I will surely This one will encourage me to do more of this video, and it will show me, give me your pictures. It will show me that you're really following what I'm really teaching you. Thank you for joining this class. God bless you.